Friends, lovers, enemies. I forgot to turn on the string lights behind me. It does seem that we cast our prayers into the void in hopes of a hero to descend upon us and rescue the run. And by gods did we get one.
Holy fuck, Sneasler, man.
Oh,
Holy fucking Sneasler. I've calmed down slightly. But only slightly. She's a demon. She's a cunt. She's everything you want. She's your dream girl. She's your worst nightmare. And she does so much in so many. So I haven't done much Calcin in this here Moss Deep City gym, but I have done some glancing. And there are so many guys who are like, I have fake out, I have intimidate, I have things that interfere with your ability to beat my ass. And she's simply immune to all of them. This was behind a couple tabs for a couple minutes. You just jump scared me so bad. I'm so sorry, Kessel. Kessel, I'm so sorry. I'm eating my bread right now. I'm having my girl snack. Also known as I shoved a bunch of shredded mozzarella cheese into my maw and was like, I could like throw a little butter and sprinkle a little flaky salt on top of a piece of sourdough bread. I need some fuel in me. And the wife decided to stay up until 6 a.m. last night because she wanted to watch the sunrise, and that's really cute and romantic, but it means that she is out like a light right now. And thus I must fend for myself. And like, stream started late today, but I was actually up pretty early. I was like up and at 'em at 8 a.m., which is pretty chill. But also, normally date day is Tuesday, but we're doing it today instead. And we're maybe going, my partner and I are like maybe hitting up like her friend's old, like condo complex that they still have a key to the pool for to hit up their hot tub. So I'm like, well, gotta shave the leggies. I don't want to feel no pricklies while I'm trying to relax in the warm embrace of the tub. But wasn't sure how much time I'd have to do that after stream, and I got a shower to look presentable here anyway. So also curses didn't say her name, but you thought of her, didn't you? Wait, I didn't say what? Now I'm trying to figure out the bit. Also, I should read chat messages. Howdy, hey, hi, curses. Can't stay for long, came to say hello and watch as long as I can. Well, thanks for popping in, Dragapond. I appreciate that. Hi, Rob Boss. Hi, Izzy. Obviously, hi, Castle. Shaving sucks. Hair should just vanish when you don't want it there and appear when you do. Look, ideal. I mean, thankfully it's winter, so I get to wear long pants. So, like, I only shave my legs probably, like, once a week, give or take. And I had laser done for, like, my lower body. So, what grows back in that time is a lot sparser than, like, other things. Thank you very much for the 7-stream streak, Izzy. Sorry, I must feast upon my bread. I don't shave at all unless I'm going to the pool because I don't want to feel wet and hairy when I'm swimming. That's fair. Like, I certainly ain't gonna judge. I feel bad. It makes me feel like a bad queer person, like a bad T-girl, because like I don't like having body hair. I like the soft, smooth. I apply cream afterwards, and it's like everything is so silky, soft, and nice. But it makes me feel counter-revolutionary. The bit is you were glazing the fuck out of the new Mon, and it gets scanned exactly like those Tumblr posts I see some... Wait. The bit is you were glazing the fuck out of the new Mon, and it's scanned exactly like those Tumblr posts I see sometimes? What Tumblr posts you see sometimes? Hold on, I'm scrolling back. Oh, I didn't say her name, but you thought of her, didn't you? I think I understand the bit here. It's important to remind chat that despite the fact that I do have a Tumblr that I use, I'm very much, like, not in Tumblr culture the way most of my audience is. So I pulled a lot of you from, Scarlet, and, like, yeah, obviously, she's, like, old, well, I don't know how old school Tumblr she goes back, but, like, my ass is very much... I click reblog. I use the For You page instead of, like, the Your Follows, which gets me, like, called slurs by people. Hi, Rose. I think it's For You. Hold on. Hold on, what's it called? Yeah, For You. Oh, I'm trying to... There we go, that's presentable. Yeah. I mean, it's completely, like, blurred out. Wife is awake! Good morning, wife mod. Also, Kessel, I was very amused seeing yours and Pio's little interaction on my dash yesterday. That was funny. Sorry, I said page. Well, you use Tumblr like TikTok, yeah. For what it's worth, I don't use TikTok. I would uninstall YouTube Shorts if I could, but it's tied to the app. I did not auto-connect. Hold up. Oh, no, it did. How long has the music been paused? Did it... Please tell me it just got paused. I rarely use the For You. I mostly use it if I can't find things from who I'm following and I'm too lazy to search. I think part of it is that I'm too used to the period of time where I did use Twitter, which I have uninstalled. Where it's like, I don't know, I'm not following enough people. And I'm not following enough tag. Like, tag following is a thing you're supposed to do, and I don't do that. And it's like, how do I know if I like... How do I know if I like someone's posts? What if they get really annoying? What if, like, I think someone's funny, and then I follow them for more of their posts, and then I'm like, oh, actually, you're kind of, like, really obnoxious. Please stop. Like, recently I just followed someone, and I realized that, like, 80% of their posts are, like, high-effort long posts, and I respect that. But also, it's like, I don't want to, like... I see a long block of text, and my brain instinctually starts reading it, and then I'll get, like, 3 sentences deep and be like, wait a second, I don't give a shit about this, and then I keep scrolling past, and I keep falling into that trap, and, like, they somehow make an absolutely, like... absurd quantity of long posts in a day, and I'm just like, how do you do that? How do you make that happen? You unfollow, easy peasy. Chat's being mean to me. Chat's being so cruel. I need to take my medication. 1 second. Good shit. Now the question is, how long can I talk with E under my tongue before it eventually becomes a fine mist spattered across the inside of my mouth? Hashtag my mepication. Woke up from napping. You and my wife, Pio. Also welcome to Stream Hunt. So we're gonna see if the certified cunt server life stealer, Sly the Sneasler, can do what we've been talking about it doing. So let's take a look. So as established, we've got six of these here gym battles. We already have the first one tentatively calced. I say tentatively only because we could theoretically... did you brew up any coffee yet, April, or am I up? I brewed like a 12 ounce into my mug. I would have brewed a half pot, but I only had enough time to do the one, and I didn't want to bug you. But no, yeah, unfollowing annoying people. I've unfollowed people, putting tanky shit on my dash, and taking anti-kink pivots. Yeah, no, it's like... Because I know that, like, I'm not a presence on Tumblr. No one's going to, like, notice, oh no, the weird tranny with, like, 7 followers unfollowed me. Why? Like, I'm not worried I'm gonna, like, offend someone or something. It's just, like, it takes me longer than it should to realize that I need to unfollow someone. And especially if, like, I'm not even talking about, like, having bad takes. Just like, oh, I thought you were funny and now I think you're annoying. To give you an idea, like, I was scared to follow Laika initially, back when we were still kind of, like, becoming buds and I wasn't too, like, well-versed on, like, what it's about. And I was worried, like, what if I follow Laika and it's really annoying and I have to unfollow Laika? Thankfully that never happened. Everyone should follow Kessel. I can't deny, Kessel, sometimes Kessel gets into a few too many bits and I'm like, do I? But no, the quality's high enough. I'm willing to put up with the Final Fantasy XIV on my dash. I definitely don't do annoying things on purpose, like Tumblr PvP. Hi, wife. Yes, I did. Final Fantasy XIV mention, let's go. It's like, I already have to put up with some of it from Turtle. Gonna leave that door open, babe? You just gonna leave that door open? Oh, it's cold out there. It's cold out there and I have the heater running here. She can't hear me. She closed the door already. I've been on kind of a Fire Emblem kick recently, so let's do Fire Emblem chill music. All right. Oh. You see that? Hey. No, kitty, no! Come back! I just wanted to show the people! No, buddy! The cat hopped on my lap. I didn't realize I had the wife lock him in here with me. Oh, and now he's sitting at the door, waiting for his star-crossed rubber. Alright, anyways, let's do some fucking math. Thank you for the stream streak, Watermelon. Alright. I've been playing more Pokemon recently, too, and I want to do a randomized Nuzlocke so bad, I just gotta work up the energy to find a ROM for it and setting it up on laptop, etc. I mean, Dragomon, if you want to DM me, I have the Universal Pokemon Randomizer, and I have a couple of ROMs. Like, I can randomize a ROM for you if you'd like. I've got it for Emerald, I've got Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I've got Black 2, White 2, I think I might have Original Black, White. Personally, I recommend randomized Nuzlocks seem funny. They seem kind of content, but like I highly recommend to do like a balanced randomizer where you only randomize the wild encounters. Just because like I mean, you play the game how you want to play it, right? But I think that randomizers are the most fun when it's just shaking up the pool of things you can encounter, and in a way where it's not, oh my god, I got Groudon on Route 1. Oh, Pog, we got Mewtwo before the first gym. And it's like, okay, cool. Enjoy clicking Psychic for 17 hours. It sure was funny. I want to randomize everything. Well, I can't stop you. I was sick. I've been wanting to start runandbun lately, but I've been nervous to look up an Emerald ROM for some reason. It's always a little nerve-wracking trying to find a way to access like ROMs, because it's inherently a dubiously legal thing. So, you know, you have to go to kind of shady feeling websites. The way I saw that looks most fun is what it is. What is it? I'm not following. Wait. Oh, I see people are asking for Kessel's Tumblr. See, Kessel, I'm kind of social media boosting you right now, you know? We're kind of gotten like a little symbiotic thing going on right now. Plug me to your fans. No. Look, Kessel, can I have you secure me the gunk vote? Can I get the gunk endorsement, Feep Stupid, from you? For you see, what we have going on right now is a transactional encounter. Everything is randomized, but the Pokemon are randomized in a way where the Pokemon are similar in stats. So you don't get a ground or red one. Yeah, that's a balanced randomizer. You can randomize enemy teams as well. I think that's a bit more fair. I would also honestly recommend Dragabond. If you're familiar with Pokemon Challenges and Point Crow, they did the Nuzlocke Invitational last year and created a custom randomizer mod for Fire Red and Leaf Green that like is actually balanced to be like kind of interesting, kind of fun, and like not just hitting the roulette table, which I would really recommend. I've been watching Slimesicles, yeah. Oh, that's right. Slimesicle was in the the Nuzlocke Inv. I'm pretty sure the ROM for that is publicly available. Friendships aren't transactional, though. What Kessel and I have isn't a friendship. It's a tit-for-tat exchange where I get Kessel 3 extra Tumblr follows, and Kessel gets me the gunk vote. This is the shady backroom. Yeah, do you not see the backdrop color of the calculator right now? See, I'm really struggling because we have a very engaged chat today, and I kind of don't want to calc. I kind of just want to shoot the shit with chat. Like, I wish that I had the following size to get away with doing, like, just chatting streams. But I feel like that's the first step towards an inevitable decline into politics. And even if my politics are okay, that's just... I don't think I'm built for that life. So... just oblivious over here, haha. Okay. So... second fight looks to be a good old-fashioned Tricky Ricky team. I see we have a Berserker and a Porygon 2 as the openers. Porygon is the Trick Room setter. Berserker has Fake Out to fuck your shit up. Now, my first thought is Sneekario. Although, is everything on their side slower than Beware? Oh, it absolutely is. Okay, that's really funny. So the thing is, this is a team with a bunch of Pokemon that have like a speed IV of 1 or less and like a speed decreasing nature, which means if we can prevent them from setting up Trick Room, it's actually possible, because like, okay, yeah, this thing definitely sees a kill on Sneasler. Because Sneasler has to click close combat, I'm just realizing. Because Bronzong can also set Trick Room. neat that Turtonator can kill Bronzong. Lucario, if we have you click close combat. Not quite. Yeah. So I was going to say earlier that it's like, oh, what we could do is have Sneasler on one side, Lucario on the other. Sneasler has inner focus, so Berserker can't fake out onto it, so Berserker would be forced to fake out onto Lucario to give the steadfast speed boost. But I suppose that kind of doesn't matter. Which is fine. Because now the question is, because we could try to stall, like, okay, what happens? 85. I don't think that kills with Life Orb. Not quite. Hydro Pump, Shadow Ball, Trick Room, Strength Sap. Steely Spirit, Okaberry. I assume Lucario. Lucario can't kill Porygon 2, but I am impressed at how close it gets. So, I guess the question is, do we try to, like, keep the Porygon side of the field on lockdown and sweep the right side, or do we just try to get as many simultaneous kills as possible? I'm doing college work. I've been working my ass off to catch up on my work lately. Well, that's good, Rose. Hopefully that's going all right. Dragobond submitted an OC for a name, and the ad break immediately started. Well, thankfully, it's not like I immediately take that on. Okay. Now, there's also the option of trying to keep Berserker on lockdown vis-a-vis fast kills, slow kills. Ooh. Because Kecleon does die to close combat. Or Iron Tail, which is less good. Close combat, fake out metal sound. Yeah, unfortunately it only has one damage type that we can completely blank. We could also have... Yeah. So the thing is, even though Berserker sees a kill on Lucario with close combat, it is forced to fake out Lucario turn 1, because Lucario shows a fast kill to it. For better or for worse. Also, chat, just a heads up, I'm not quite sure how long today's stream is going to be. As I mentioned, doing an off-cycle date day today, and my partner's energy levels fluctuate kind of violently, and it's unsure when she will or will not wake up. So I might cut things off after 2 hours, depending, and just I'm basically just waiting on a text. But I figured I had enough time to run some buns and have some funs. Okay. Dragonite with Fire Punch. Do you kill not Porygon 2? Berserker? Probably not, right? Really? Wait, what? Okaberry, that's why. I'm like, hold on, why does that do as much damage as Ice Punch? That doesn't track. Yeah. So the thing is, we do also need to make sure that we threaten Berserker with a fast kill. to keep it from clicking Iron Tail into Sneasler. Because I believe Fake Out and Slow Kill are both +9. Beware could just get him. Because, like, okay, let's assume we take out Porygon 2. It would bring in Hatterene for Psychic. Well, not really, because we would just kill it with Poison Jab. What if we used a Heart Scale? Oh, God. Okay. Ooh, you know what? No, that doesn't work either. I'm trying to think of, like, could I get a Volt Switch situation going? Could you switch to Ledian and lock the Berserker into Fake Out and focus on the Porygon 2 side? Izzy, you're so fucking right. I can totally do that. Because double battles are stupid. Oh yeah, that makes things way easier. Hold on. Especially because I think as long as I give Ledian, like, a damaging Bug-type move, it can probably tag team with Sneasler to KO Jellicent. Like, as long as it has something that can hit Jellicent. Chat, can we get some Good Morning Rise and Shine Mint mods for the Mint mod? Like, okay, so let's go to the decks. Ledian, Rattled, Early Bird, Iron Fist. Wake the fuck up, Mint mod, says Kessel. Also, you know what? I'm gonna light a candle. I've got a little candle here that I've been trying to burn through, so I'm gonna light a candle. It's just a cutie little candle. Okay. Brick Break, Bug Bite, Ice Punch, Natural Gift. Natural Gift could probably do it. Like, because it's a water type. Okay. So, Sneasler, how much can you do to Jellicent with good old knockoff? If we gave you Life Orb, got you to 85. So, 276. And the nice thing is that if we accidentally kill Jellicent with Sneasler, we aren't going to accidentally kill Berserker with Ledian. Where is... Okay. So... I do think we are going to set our export for Sneasler as being 85, even though we haven't leveled it up yet, because I imagine we're probably going to end up maxing its level. Thankfully, Sneasler is incredibly... It's actually not even incredibly frail. It's just decently frail, so I don't think we need to keep it that under-leveled. This is just to make my menuing a lot easier. So, Marps. Can you do... How much can you do with Bug Bite? 4.1%, but that's at level 81. And I think we need to get you a little higher level. Hold on, 83. Oh, that's not better. Wait, but if we give Marps Silver Powder, 5.1. Hold on. We're cracked, we're goated. Yeah, so that's, Oop. Nope, don't want to learn 10,000 volt Thunderbolt. 15 plus 276 is 291. Exact lethal, baby! You could teach it Thunder Punch? Oh, I could just teach it Thunder Punch. Yeah, that works way better. I don't know what the fuck I was going on about. Okay, cool. Epic even. And the really nice thing is because it's kill Porygon 2. I think we can just outright kill Porygon 2, right? Yeah. So turn 1, kill Porygon 2. Fake Out goes into Ledian. No, we don't want to do that. Notably, I think this frees up Sneasler to only need the Muscle Band. Ooh. 27 plus 236. Hold on. 236 plus 27 comes out to 263. It just barely underdoes it on Porygon 2. Okay. Because we do need something that can provide at least a little bit of a boost to Sneasler's poison-type attacks. Although, in theory... Yeah, no, Fake Out Porygon 2 and switch to Ledian, in my opinion. That's what I was thinking. I'm just, if we're giving Sneasler Life Orb, I don't want to be doing a bunch of unnecessary attacks. But yeah, I do think that would be the ball game. Which is pretty fine, pretty chill. Yeah, okay. That being said, like, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I think we're fine. Because we outspeed. Also, Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Trick Room, Protect. Okay. So, do we give Ledian the Sticky Barb? I think we give Ledian the Sticky Barb. Oh, wait, no. Hatterene absolutely sees a kill on Sneasler with Psychic. We don't even need to worry about it. We've never been more fine in our entire lives. Yeah. For you see, Lamau. XD, even. Yeah, so... Hatterene sees a kill, stops it from using Protect. Strength Set, Trick Room, Hydro Pump, Shadow Ball. There's nothing funky on Jellicent. There's nothing funky on Porigoritori. So yeah, it would be Fake Out, swap to Sneasler, Encore turn 1, KO Porygon, double into Jellicent for Encore turn 2, kill Hatterene. Ledian can honestly just set up Tailwind for Encore turn 3, and then re-Encore Berserker. And then we can just, like, set up. Because, yeah, it would be boosted knockoff. We're literally using all 4 of Sneasler's moves for this fight. It's awesome. Hell, we could even swap off its CC defense drop with the Encore thing. Fake Out, Close Combat, Iron Tail, Metal Sound, yeah. So, once we do that, it's Sneasler and Ledian. I think we, like, air stall for a turn, just to get... Well, hold on. Encore, kill Jellicent, kill Hatterene, Encore ends. So we could choose to re-Encore, or honestly, we could just kill it with Sneasler and then swap to someone. So Body Press, Trick Room, Metal Sound, Heavy Slam. Nothing to stop me from killing you there. Relax, Levitate. Sheer Force, Choice Band just has Head Smash, Rock Slide. You're only moderately fast, yeah. So all we need to do is, once we kill Hatterene, is swap Ledian out for a Pokemon that can do 30% to Bronzong. I.e. Lucario. We have a 3-guy line. We have a 3-guy line for a 6 double battle. That's so funny. Because, yeah, Sneasler uses Fake Out. Sneasler uses Close Combat. Uses Knockoff. Uses Poison Jab, so that's 4 hits. 1-hit KOs Berserker. Sets up Bronzong to get KO'd by another guy. and then beats the McFuck out of Rampardos. Yeah. That's really funny. Yeah, we have a 3-guy line. We kind of don't need to, like, yeah. Because, yeah, Iron Tail, close combat, fake out metal sound. I believe Berserker is required to fake out Lucario, correct? Because we have Steadfast. And obviously it can't fake out Sneasler because of fucking Inner Focus. The coolest, bestest ability in the game. Hold on, I have to DM Hannah about this. We have a 3-mon line for the second battle, or for the Trick Room team in T and L. This thing is disgusting. Yeah, so I'm glad that Sneasler's immediately living up to the hype. Like, legit, I don't think I've like talked up a Pokemon this much since, like, Togedemaru. Fun fact, I've had an annoying orange toy since I was a kid. The battery is dead. Huh. Hold on. Second. Nope. I don't know how to type. There we go. Fun fact, I have had an annoying orange toy since I was a kid. The battery is dead. Knife? I'm sorry. You had to do the scream yourself. Oh, hi, Hannah. Hannah, want to see something stupid? So we give Sneasler the Life Orb. We bring Lucario with Black Belt. Turn 1 of the fight, it's Porygon 2. It's Berserker. Sneasler has Inner Focus, clicks Fake Out on Porygon 2, even though it could kill with close combat. Berserker sees that Lucario has a fast kill on it, so it has to fake out Lucario. We swap Lucario to Ledian, who does admittedly take a girthy 29 to 35%. Ledian then encores Berserker into fake out because this is a double battle. I don't even think it's because it's a double battle. I think it's just because Sneasler shows Bronzong and Rampardos fast 2-hit KOs. Point is, Berserker can't swap. It's locked into fake out. Sneasler then close combats Porygon 2 to death. In comes Jellicent. Life Orb boosted knockoff does 94%. Ledian with Thunder Punch does 15% to Jellicent, so they're able to tag team kill Jellicent. In comes Hatterene on the 3rd turn of Encore. Hatterene sees a kill on Sneasler with Psychic, so why would it click Protect? And Sneasler slaughters it with Poison Jab. Hatterene goes down. It's the last turn of Trick Room. Berserker, or sorry, not Trick Room. The last turn of Encore. So Berserker does nothing. Sneasler then kills Berserker with Prejudice. We swap Ledian to Lucario. In comes Bronzong. Lucario does 50% with close combat. Sneasler does 70% with knockoff. In comes Rampardos. We do 200% with close combat. It's gross. And fun. cheating. It really is. It really is cheating. It's the fact, like, it plus attack, right? Like, so, level up Snee to... Honestly, this is more Encore being broken than a Sneasler moment. That's true. I'm not going to lie that Encore isn't absolutely busted. I'm so glad that Marps really picked up in the second half of this game. I also really hope Sneasler fails to find the KO on Jellicent with knockoff, so Marps gets the glory of getting a kill with Thunder Punch. Chat, we are having a hashtag Sneasler moment. Sorta inner focus. That's true. Inner focus plus fake out is what enables this opening line, right? Because it's what stops Porygon 2 from setting up Trick Room or doing like truck attack. Hell, we don't even need to worry about download. Yeah, no, it's the fact that inner focus lets us disrupt Berserker's disrupt Berserker's disruption. Anyways, level up Snee to 85. We don't do pre-status or anything. Equip. Oh, but we do teach Ledi T-Punch. Equip Snee with Life Orb. Equip Lucario with Black Belt. Equip Ledi with, I don't know, Magnet for the funnies. Critical Sneasler moment, 27 injured, 89 dead. She is a grown woman. She is a bully, a pop star bully. Yeah, okay. Open with Snee and Luca. Use F out on Pori. Sorry, on Pori 2. Swap Luca to Lady. KO Pori 2 with Combat. Use Encore on her. Encore 3 of 3. Swap to Jella or Jelly? Gel. Swap to Gel and her. Use K off on Gel. KO Gel with to punch. Swap to Hat. Is it just H-A-T-T? It is just H-A-T-T. I'm a big fan of these, yeah, no, it's all, consonant E double, or sorry, consonant vowel double letter. Swap to Hat and Per. O-H-K-O, Hat with... So I suppose I should actually add to this, teach Ledi T-Punch, but also teach Snee P-Jab. Oh god, chat, we are entering a new era of P-Jab. We are maximally P-Jabbing. OHKO Hat with P-Jab. Oop, hold on. Did forget. Encore 2 of 3. I suppose I can swap Ledian with Lucario at this point, right? Or I could set up Tailwind for funnies, but... Swap Ledi to... Or... Yeah, to Luca. Encore. 1 of 3. Swap to her. OHKO. Her with combat. OHKO. Click a sphere like a dumbass. I'm funny, chat. So I think Aura Sphere does just kill this thing with Black Belt, right? Yeah. Could click Meteor Mash for the funnies. We could have Sneasler click Poison Jab just so it doesn't lose any HP, but that truly does nothing. Yes, Queen, give us nothing at all. Could bring Togedemaru and we just swap back and forth between Togedemaru and like Kecleon over and over again. Click fake out, click fake out, click fake out, click fake out for like some kind of tormented sex thing. Swap to bronze. Use K off. KO with Sneasler. How much do you do to Bronzong with knockoff? 70%. Yeah, we can get it with Aura Sphere. KO with a sphere. Swap to ramp. OHKO. Ramp with the combat. Click a sphere like a dumbass. Because it doesn't do anything. Because Sneasler kills it before Lucario even has a chance. Okay, so that's just Sneasler getting 1 kill, likely 2 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills, 5 kills. All in its first fight. Like, okay. Izzy, I know that you said earlier that like part of it, like a big part of this is Ledian being broken more than Sneasler being broken. But like what you have to acknowledge is also that Sneasler has the toolkit to be able to kill Porygon 2 and Jellicent and Hatterene all at the same time, right? Like, and then also do insane amounts of damage to Bronzong. And also Rampardos. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to give Marps his flowers, and Marps absolutely deserves them. But, like, she walked in the club to call you a slur. And that's an S-L-E-R. Anyways, that's 2 trainers down. And I think the next one is basically free, because this is the Fling fight. Hannah, are you here right now? Because I know that this fight is bugged, but I want to ask someone who knows the fight to properly understand how it is bugged. Do we just kill all 3 of these guys? Damn, Venomoth, you fast as fuck. Ah, shit. Okay, I don't think Hannah's here right now. Alright, oh, no, you are. The free bugged fight woo. Okay, good. I was about to ask you. So, how does this fight work? Do I need to KO them before Crocodile is able to click Fling? Or does Crocodile just not realize it's not holding a berry after it flings for the first time? Like, is it just we double into the right side every turn? Or what's the cheese here? Also, Salic Berry. Does that boost speed? Yeah. That is really funny, though. Fling Salic Berry at Gothitelle to give it +1 speed and double both of its offenses while it clicks Fake Out on you. Like... this thing's kind of a demon. Or at least it would be. If we didn't have the greatest slur this side of the Mississippi. It's also the fact that it's immune to fucking Intimidate. Let me see if it's in the bug log that I have. Double battle related bugs. So there's left guy bug. AI doesn't recognize a partner Pokemon correctly as fainted in double battles, meaning it can still be discouraged to use Earthquake, even if it's the only Pokemon remaining on their side of the field. Huh. Custat Berry can be activated mid-turn in double battles if the first attack gets the Pokemon into berry activation range. I never considered that that would be a double battle specific bug, but yeah, I guess how else would it work in a single battle? Spread moves in double battles. If the AI only has one Pokemon and it's on the left side of the field, oh, that's spread bug. I never thought about pronouncing Sneasler as Sneasler before. Look. This Snee about to call you a slur, because she knows she's worth it. Bringing in an Intimidate Pokemon in a double battle from a pivot move, flip turn, U-turn, Volt Switch, causes Intimidate to trigger at the end of the turn instead of immediately upon switching. Sneasler, who is going to fuck your girlfriend. Genuinely, though. Sneasler is allowed to reclaim it's okay. Which one? All of them. Okay. Ability-related bugs, move-related bugs, item-related bugs, other, bugs that are either inconsistent, unconfirmed. First can trigger download for a second time is very funny. A future sight hit may not activate emergency exit. Huh. Powder in double battles will only protect the player's left slot. The right slot will still get hit. Huh. Flinging stat-raising berries can increase a different stat than intended in double battles. Observed in the Route 123 battle against Jonas and Frederick. Never reported happening against Virgil and Nate in Moss Deep Gym. Death from entry hazard damage sometimes does not end the turn immediately, allowing the opposing Pokemon to move after a switch happens. Switcheroo/trick can fail if the target has no item. When a Pokemon is switched in via an eject pack while Stealth Rocks are up on the player's side after switching AI. After switching in, the AI Pokemon takes Stealth Rock damage instead. In double battles, Intimidate triggers competitive or Defiant can result in both Pokemon gaining the stat increases. King's Rock, Nature's Madness, and King's Shield will not get exported and are shown incorrectly in the count. Crook has no checks for whether it actually has an item to fling, basically. There's some weird stuff if I recall correctly, but mainly just not showing Croc fast KO is the main thing. Pinch stat berries are super weird, basically. I love how all this applies to Sneasler and VGC too, because getting status by Dire Claw is in fact like getting called a slur. Peak Kino. Okay. Which, well, thankfully Crook doesn't see a fast kill on Sneasler. Okay. So I just need to make sure that Sneasler's partner, which I think we could probably use Dragonite here, for extreme speed into Venomoth and potentially Flapple. Like we do just kill it with Poison Jab. It does get off a Sucker Punch. Against who, though? Not that it matters, because Sneasler is clicking Knockoff instead of Close Combat, so... I'm like, I have to be mildly conscious of the fact that, like, oh yeah, if Sneasler takes enough damage... So... Fling... in a double battle targeting partner. Fling is super effective, and the AI partner has the weakness policy, otherwise +9. So... Okay. Got it. So Gothitelle having weakness policy makes it +12. So it seems like you just have to not show Crocodile a kill at all, right? Because otherwise the base is +9. So even slow kill could absolutely see something on Sneasler, right? So this might not be as simple as first anticipated, but I don't think it's that bad. Shadow tag, weakness policy. We do love Poltergeist. Although we would need to not be holding a water or an item. Unless, does it always assume that its partner has a weakness policy? Yeah, that sounds right. I'm very much not looking at AI doc right now and going off memory, lol. Okay. I'm going to double check with Dexcord on that. Okay, can someone explain to me how the fling bug works in Moss Deep Gym? What do I need to do to stop Crook from ever clicking a move? Although, worth noting, no, Crocodile's really fast. But Ledian has Rattled, which procs off Intimidate. There's no way. Could I have Ledian just encore Crocodile into Fling? Like... Okay. Because, yeah, Gothitelle would go for Fake Out, but we're faster than Gothitelle, so we get it with our Fake Out. Because, yeah, if I'm correct, our Ledian has Rattled, and I believe Rattled provides a +1 speed boost when intimidated. On switch-in, this Pokemon lowers the attack of opposing Pokemon by 1 stage. Pokemon with Inner Focus, Oblivious Zone, Tempo, or Scrappy abilities are immune to this. Rattled. This Pokemon's speed is raised by 1 stage if hit by a Bug, Dark, or Ghost-type attack, or if an opposing Pokemon has affected this Pokemon with the Intimidate ability. So we can turn 1, Ledian fakes out Gothitelle, Sneasler fakes out Gothitelle, Ledian can just, like, I don't know, set up fucking, yeah, because Ledian doesn't show a kill to Crocodile with anything. Ledian can literally just, like, click Tailwind. And then Crocodile clicks Fling and... Yeah, because if it sets up Tailwind, then we are faster than Gothitelle after the Salic Berry boost. So we can then kill it, and then Ledian encores... Okay, so I guess we wouldn't actually need Rattled here, but I like it. It's funny. And then, yeah, Sneasler... Okay. So the thing we would need to worry about is Venomoth. Unless... Yeah, as long as we have Ledian in slot 2, Flapple sees a kill on Ledian, so it would come in next, which means we can kill Flapple with Sneasler while we swap Ledian out to the guy that we want to use to combo the rest of this fight. From what I've heard, the Crook just does random stuff, but is very likely to spam Fling. If Crook doesn't see any kills, he just keeps clicking Fling TLDR, even if he's already thrown his item. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's fast or slow kill. Good to know. Might just encore it into fling anyways. Yeah. Turn 1, Crocodile flings Salicberry into Gothitelle. Ledian fakes out Gothitelle. Nothing stops Gothitelle from clicking a move. So Gothitelle flinches. Gothitelle gets the boost. Oh, we don't even need to click fake out, do we, actually? Because, we probably do, because Gothitelle is likely to click fake out into Ledian, because it's not guaranteed it would go for a Psychic into Sneasler. And it can't fake out Sneasler. So, yeah, because I'm like, oh yeah, the fling damage Crocodile does to Gothitelle would probably put it within range to just get killed by knockoff. That being said, it means we might not need Life Orb, which is good. Because, yeah, if we get, like, Dragonite in to take care of Venomoth, especially if we have Tailwind currently up, we can just click Dual Wing Beat. At that point, we need to be mildly conscientious of, like, what happens if we click Dual Wing Beat and don't hit, or, you know, would whiff into air. Crook will always go for fling over slow kill turn 1, right? Yes. Which is important. It doesn't see a kill on Ledian, and it sees a slow kill on Sneasler. So it'll always fling into Goth, because it's plus 12. And the highest roll a slow kill can be is 11. I love double battles, genuinely. Like, bitching and moaning all I want, double battles make for so much fun stuff. Oh yeah, Suri says they did the same thing, is they encored it into fling just to be safe. Gonna pass out, good luck with stream. Thanks for helping out, Han. Checking something. Oh god, it's so fucking scary, Watermelon. What the fuck? Why would you post that? Why would you post that? Also, don't fake out Croc. I don't fake out Croc. That makes things not work for some reason. Huh. I was gonna fake out Goth anyways, so no worries. Yeah. All these guys have fling, it's so funny. It's also a sly way of showing off my nails. Fair enough. Okay, so in this fight, turn 1, Sneasler. Because, yeah, now we do have to worry about Ledian actually being faster than Crocodile. Hold on, do we actually get Tailwind? Yeah, we do, because Sneasler blocks Gothitelle. So, turn 1, Tailwind plus Fake Out into Goth. Turn 2, Encore into Crook. And, knock off to kill Gothitelle. Wait. Weakness policy procs. So it won't have a held item. Which means we do need to knock off Gothitelle. Thankfully, I think this is fine. Because, like, okay. If we kill Gothitelle with knockoff, does it make Crocodile fling into one of our guys? Hold on. So, for one thing, Gothitelle, Psychics, Virgil, and Nate. So, fling does at least 10%. Oh, it flings into nothing? Okay. Which means it holds on to its berry. something that I need to keep in mind. Although, I mean, how much damage do we do to stored power, signal beam, fake out psychic? Doesn't have any prio. Like, yeah, we still definitely need to get it with knockoff. And now we know not to fake out Crocodile. Although, yeah, we just don't quite do enough. So, turn 1, we click knockoff, which I assume procs weakness policy. Gothitelle is going to fake out Ledian. Ledian is going to not do anything. Unless Gothitelle tries to Psychic Sneasler, which I think is possible. But yeah. So, in the case where Gothitelle, I suppose it's not the case. Gothitelle always goes down turn 1. Which means Ledian baits in Flapple. So Sneasler needs to KO Flapple with Poison Jab. And Ledian needs to lock Crocodile into Fling Maxing that turn. So at that point, it is Sneasler and Ledian versus Crocodile, who doesn't do anything, and Venomoth. I guess I should check how much damage does Fake Out doing to Ledian? Not that much. And we don't need to worry about... Yeah, no, but what's funny, though, is I think if we keep Crocodile stuck in Fling mode, and then Encore it, and then kill all of its partners before it gets to Fling into them, we do kind of just, like, go crazy, get stupid. So, current issue now is Venomoth could... I don't think it can set up Quiver Dance, because it sees that we 2-hit KO with knockoff. It could absolutely Sleep Powder, though. Worth noting, we did Encore Crocodile on the Flapple turn, so this is only turn 2 of Encore. We could still swap to something and get turn 3, but Crocodile is gonna fling a berry into that boy. Hashtag berry into that boy. We can't switch around to, like, get Gothitelle to fake out into something that has Iron Barbs to let Sneasler kill it. We'd use Basculegion for Shadow Sneak? Because Basculegion's immune to fake out by being a ghost type. But then what are we doing? That lets us kill Gothitelle before Fling happens. But that's it. And in a way, honestly, we would prefer that Crocodile burn its Fling into something early, right? Hold on. I assume we're using Poison Jab. Ooh. We can so almost get Flapple with close combat, 'cause I'm wondering, could we swap out Poison Jab for a coverage move to get Venomoth? Because it's Bug Poison. Sneasler. Yeah, Aerial Ace probably does it. Okay, Aerial Ace doesn't do it. So probably not if I had to guess. Avalanche, Blizzard, yeah. Yeah, so our main issue is wanting to show Venomoth a kill, preferably on something that isn't sneezy breezy lemon squeezy. Because, yeah, once Gothitel's gone, it's no longer guaranteed not to kill us. Well, damn it, now we're kind of punished, actually. Well, hold on. Okay, no weakness policy. 10%. Because I'm now realizing, oh yeah, if Gothitelle gets hit by the Salic Berry, right? Like, Fling does 10% to Gothitelle, which does actually kind of tick up Fake Out and Knockoff into, like, being likely able to kill it. Ledian doesn't need to set up Tailwind turn 1. Ledian could attack Gothitelle. Because, yeah, Ledian with Rattled, 223, faster than Crocodile. So, we Fake Out Gothitelle. Ooh, but then Gothitelle does get the Salic Berry speed boost. Hashtag Salic Berry speed boost. Which would let it get a fast kill. Pretty much anything. Kind of insane that Sneasler nearly outspeeds it at +1 anyways. Okay, I feel like trying to make new songs. Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out, Rose. Yeah, raises holder's speed by 1 stage. So I'm trying to think, like... I mean, if we give Ledian the Sticky Barb, it doesn't get its HP low enough to show Venomoth a kill, does it? An eighth of its max HP. Yeah, no, I don't think we're spending that many turns on the field. It would be Tailwind turn, Encore turn. If only my incredibly cracked and powerful Pokemon was slightly more cracked and powerful. It could solve this fight all on its own. Delmise does fuck Gothitelle shit. Because, okay, what if we just relied on never showing Crocodile a fast kill? As God intended. So if we open with Basculegion and Dragonite. Dragonite doesn't show Crook a kill. Basculegion with no held item doesn't show Crook a kill. Gothitelle won't fake out turn 1 because Dragonite is inner focus and Basculegion is a ghost type. Shadow Sneak does 32%. Yeah. Poltergeist outspeeds anyways. And notably, it goes after Crocodile. Ooh, it goes after Crocodile. Yeah, no, that's bad. Unless we gave Dragonite Icy Wind? Because, yeah, then it gets the +1 speed from Salic Berry, and then immediately... Wait. Do you die to Icy Wind? No. Not even Flapple's incredibly dogshit defenses let it die to Icy Wind. Okay. Because Crocodile... No. Because Dynamic Speed. Because Crocodile would hit the field, or it would fling into Gothitelle. Gothitelle would get the +1 speed boost, become faster than us before we have the chance to drop its speed with Icy Wind. Oh, that's true also. Yeah, the item does get used up. Excellent point is. Which has frequently become an issue for us. Okay, what happens if we just do the double inner focus lead? Because I suppose it's worth noting, Crocodile only clicks Fling or a kill move. So theoretically, like, we know it's gonna go for high horsepower into Sneasler. We could just swap Sneasler. Or we just kill it with Sneasler. That wouldn't, well, would that fix our situation? Also have Salic Berry. No, because it would just bring in Delphox, who does actually outspeed us, and has a Focus Sash. Ew. Also, if I'm correct, Ripen doubles the effect of berries, right? Eat certain berries, the effects are doubled. Berries that restore HP or PP have the amount doubled. Berries that raise stat stages have the amount doubled. Yeah, so if Flapple get the Salic Berry, it becomes a 300 speed demon. Okay. We could do something kind of funny with Roserade and Sticky Barb, maybe? Because Roserade doesn't show Crocodile a fast kill turn 1, but then after Sticky Barb... it's not guaranteed, though. Yeah, we would need to be a little weaker. Because I'm wondering, like, can we get a guy who doesn't show a fast kill turn 1, but then shows a fast kill turn 2? And no, I don't think, just based on how damage ranges works, we could ever get into that sweet spot. Just to, like, draw fire away from Sneasler. Okay, so, like... the version where it is Sneasler and Ledian. Sneasler fakes out Gothitelle, Ledian sets up Tailwind. No, that wouldn't do it, because then Crocodile would kill Sneasler. Unless we did the thing. It's like... Because we could just risk it. We would have to roll really bad, like, 3 times in a row. Like, here. Let's get rid of the weakness policy. Knockoff does 146 minimum. Fake out does 44 minimum. Comes out to 190. Does 24. I feel like this doesn't add up. Hold on a second, what? 10 plus 60 is 70. Oh, it only goes up to 88, not 98. Yeah, never mind. This math doesn't work as well as I thought it did. Okay. We could teach Ledian bug bite. Wait. Wait, could we teach Ledian bug bite to bug bite the Salic berry off of Crocodile? Hold on. Ledian, you can learn bug bite, can't you? You can. Wait. Because again, the +1 speed. Sneasler fakes out Gothitelle. It keeps its weakness policy. Yeah, I think that does it, right? Ledian eats off the berry. We fake out Gothitelle. Gothitelle got faked out, so it can't fake out Ledian. Takes 18% of its max HP, doesn't lose its weakness policy. Wait. Is Rattled Ledian faster than Sneasler? I think it is. 23. It can be if we level it up. That's so funny. And then Ledian gets a speed boost, so it goes to... After it eats the Salic berry, it's faster than Sneasler. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. What you said was just so much better than what I was thinking. Oh my god, is Marps the key? Because yeah, we don't need Tailwind. We're already faster than all their guys. Notably, this also means, Ledian, you can't learn Fire Punch, can you? No, you get Brick Break, Bug Bite, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch. You do get Natural Gift. Bug Poison. I don't think there's anything... I don't think Rock does, like, ×4 to that, right? Bug, Poison... Yeah, Fire, Flying, Psychic, Rock. So, what's the highest power flying type move we could get you, Ledian? Because, like... It could use Rock Smash on Venomoth. Because after Salic Berry, it's faster than Sneasler! Because, yeah, we drop its defense by 1. Knockoff totally kills it. Ledian's so funny. This is beautiful. This is maybe one of the funniest lines I've ever devised. I need to go pee. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. And the best part is, oh my god, we can still even, like, set up Tailwind against Flapple. I will never disrespect Ledian again. Ledian is the GOAT. Ledian's the GOAT! Because also, like, we do have to consider, Ledian's attack does get dropped by 1. Thanks to Intimidate. Which actually might matter. Hold on. Yeah, no, that does mean that Knockoff isn't a guaranteed KO into Venomoth. Hold on. It's just very likely. 235, 238. Can we do 5 damage to it with Rock Smash? Ah. Not at -1. Unless... Incoming baby! Chat, we got a baby. Hold on, how can we boost Ledian's damage by 2? Because Black Belt won't do it. It might get it up by 1. 4. Black Belt or Muscle Band. Okay. Ledian, we just need you to be a little stronger. Yeah, because worth noting also, that's 4s across the field. I'm glad I caught this. That being said, this is theoretically fine, because we still bait in Flapple second, and we just don't have, like, Tailwind up. I'm trying to think, like, is there a way that Ledian can boost its attack while Flapple's on the field? And I think the answer is no. But I think at that point we could just swap Ledian out for Dragonite, because a Sneasler plus Dragonite into Venomoth, like, Extreme Speed does 39.5, Knockoff does 64.5. Like, we just kill it. Unless Ledian... Or, unless Extreme Speed crits and procs Citrus Berry. That would actually be, really bad. Okay. But we could maybe swap to something that has Fake Out. Tinted Lens, Citrus Berry. Or just something that can do a bunch of damage to a Venomoth. In theory, giving Greninja Fling would probably work. Flame Orb the Dragonite. Yeah, but then the problem is that Extreme Speed into Knockoff doesn't kill. Hilarious as that is. Naming my Sonic OC Flame Orb the Dragonite. Okay. Yeah, because Sneasler does still need Poison Jab. If we gave Ledian the Life Orb, I'm just curious if it would be able to do it. Nah. Wait. I don't even think I did the black belt math at -1. Yeah, I super duper didn't. That's so unfortunate. That would have been so funny. Because, like... Hold on. Ledian's faster than Sneasler. We don't necessarily need Poison Jab to one-hit KO Flapple. If we Rock Smash into Flapple, we could close combat, which means we could teach Sneasler the higher power Aerial Ace, so that when Ledian rock smashes Venomoth, we guaranteed have the kill. Because we don't need Poison Jab for any of these three guys. I think that works, doesn't it? Cook. I'm continuing to. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Sneasler can learn Aerial Ace, but let me double check. I might just be thinking of when I was looking at Ledian. Though I'm sure Sneasler has a relevant... Yep, Aerial Ace, Ice Beam, Icy Wind. Absolutely crazy that Sneasler has all of this stuff, and also Icy Wind for, like, speed control. Might be like later, though. Got Draft League. Okay, thanks for hanging out, Iz. Okay. So, turn 1, fake out Gothitelle. So now, what I'm wondering, with black glasses, we do still need Life Orb on Sneasler to get the kill on Gothitelle, it looks like. Which should be fine. Okay. But yeah, no, that's the crazy thing, is that, like... the only problem is that Sneasler's a little slower than Delphox, but, like... Sneasler can one-hit KO Mienshao. Oh, Mienshao also faster than Sneasler. But Ledian can set up Tailwind. And then let Sneasler get the one-hit KO, right? But would Sneasler bait in Mienshao? Or would Sneasler bait in Delphox? Oh, Ledian can set up Tailwind on the turn we kill Crocodile. And then, yeah, Ledian rock smashes Mienshao, sets them up for Sneasler to get the dunk. Yeah, breaks Focus Sash on Delphox. Okay, I think we have a Tomb online. We have a Tomb online. Okay. Okay. Let me double check it all, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. We're once again having Sneasler click 7 moves. Sneasler's getting 6 kills. Hold on, I just need to look. Hannah sent me the scoreboard for my team's kills recently. And I just need to know, like, how many things it's going to shoot past. Because, so for context, Zoroark, who has been with us since Mirage Tower, like after Norman, has 11 kills. By the end of these 2 fights, Sneasler will have 11 kills. Its first 2 fights. Yeah. Okay, so it's open with Crew and Goth. Yeah. Because, yeah, Flapple absolutely... Well, I don't think it matters, actually, when Flapple comes in. Open with Crew and Goth. So I suppose the main note. Teach. Letty. B-Bite. Teach. Snee. Ace. Like, genuinely one of the most valuable parts of Sneasler is the fact that its primary Poison Stab is a tutorable move, so it also just gets a, like, perma flex slot and 2 high-quality utility moves. Okay, so teach Sneasler Aerial Ace, teach Ledian Bug Bite. Equip Snee with Life Orb. Opens Crew and Goth. Open with Snee and Letty. Use F out on Goth. Use B-Bite on Crew. KO Goth with K off. Use Encore on Crew. Encore 3 of 3. Swap to Crew and App. Or sorry. Flap. KO Flap with A Ace. Use R Smash. Or what did we with Aerial Ace? Hold on. It might be just close combat. Aerial Ace, defense at -1. Yeah, I don't think. Well, Ledian might actually do enough with Rock Smash. Hold on. Attack -1 gets it to 11. Oh wait, that's at -1 defense. Yeah, probably not, right? 2.9% plus. So let's see. 231 plus Letty's attack -1, defense neutral. So at default, that's +7. I think Black Belt actually might get it up there. +9. That's exact lethal. Yeah, wowzers. So equip Snee with Life Orb. Equip Letty with Black Belt. KO Flap with A Ace. Use R Smash on Flap. Encore 2 of 3. Swap to Veno. KO Veno with A Ace. Use R Smash on Veno. Encore 1 of 3. Swap to Crew. Well, we just kill Crew with, hold on, Fling, Psych Up, Hypnosis. Yeah, nothing crazy here. We're literally using every move in Ledian's moveset here. It's fucking bonkers. Yeah, close combat absolutely kills Crocodile. Of course it does. KO Crew with Combat. Use Tailwind. Tailwind 4 of 4. Swap to... It'd be presumably Nianfu at this point, because we've taken a -1 to our defense and so many ticks of Life Orb damage. Yeah, because we show a 1-hit KO with close combat and a 1-hit KO with knockoff. Swap to Mien. KO with Aerial Ace, probably, right? Inner Focus, Salic Berry can't be flinched. That's fine. And we're in Tailwind, so even if we were to somehow proc Salic Berry to give it the +1 speed, it's not going to suddenly outspeed Sneasler. Because, like, come on. So, KO with a Ace. Yeah, defense at -1. 125. Use R Smash. Tailwind 3 of 4. Swap to Delph. Is it with a P or an F? It is a PH. Okay. KO with K off. Use R Smash. Tailwind 2. I'm just gonna... I know Hannah went to sleep, but I need to let her know. We have a 2-mon line for fling doubles. It's really funny. Bug bite moment. Which actually, we could have, because Ledian's going to be at +2 speed and in Tailwind. It could eat another Salic Berry to get a mythologically high speed of 744. It's a bit unnecessary, don't you think? And then, yeah, Sneasler's clicking like 7 attacks again. Fake out, kill, 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 kill. 7. So yeah, we definitely don't die to Life Orb recoil. That's 3 down, 3 to go. You know, I just realized I was trying to figure out these numbers to like make sure that Ledian could land those kills. I did forget it's level 81. Hold on. 82. So attack at -1, holding the black belt. Can we get its damage with Rock Smash up to 5? I don't think we can. Yeah, we totally can. It's fine. Because we do the damage we need to, where we need to. Competitive, Focus Sash, Fake Out, Imprison. Ah, Imprison fight. Right. Psychic Thunderbolt. Iron Fist Assault Vest. Psychic Thunderbolt Fake Out. So, what's really nice here... Sneasler is slightly slower than Meowstick. But Sneasler has Fake Out, which I believe forces Meowstick to click Imprison? I don't know, it sees a fast kill with Psychic, so it might not. Hold on. Imprison. Your Pokemon has at least one move in common with the AI +9, otherwise -20. Okay. So yeah, it wouldn't go for Imprison over a fast kill. Which is good to know. We might need to use other Pokemon for this fight, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, Phantom Force does a lot of damage. Yeah, no, it's like, oh no, we've hit the first fight that we can't just exploit with, whatchamacallit? Encore Cheese. Though honestly, we could almost, like... I mean, the problem is that Ledian absolutely shows a kill to Conkeldurr in all situations, right? This thing has, like, a lot of bulk and the Assault Vest. Not actually that much bulk, actually. Granbull doesn't kill you, does it? No. Hammer Arm Mach Punch. Okay. We get Starmie up to 85. Just a little slower than Meowstick. What a bitch. Though Starmie does bait it into using Imprison. It does use it slower than Meowstick, though. Slowbro. Yeah, you do an amount with Future Sight, but not nearly enough. Do we have any hard-hitting... I mean, like, that flying type. Yeah, Brave Bird doesn't do anything to this guy. Given Willow's only level 81, but... Hey, Daggerman! We are halfway through calcing our Moss Deep City gym fights. That's a lot of red Sag. Well, it's just, I mean, Conkeldurr does a lot of damage. Such is life, you know? Although, at the very least, it does mean that Togedemaru does show Fake Out for Meowstic. Ooh, hold on a second. Because, like, Togedemaru shows Fake Out. It's able to click Spiky Shield. I technically don't even exist. What does that mean? But yeah, so if Meowstic doesn't see a kill on anything, then it could click Imprison to lock Togedemaru out of Fake Out. Or does it just go for Fake Out? Hold on. Because, like, wait. If the AI's first turn on the field and your Pokemon does not have Shield Dust or Inner Focus, Fast Forwards make it pretty easy. Fries in the oven. Yeah, why not? I haven't really eaten anything outside of a couple handfuls of cheese and some bread. So, worth noting, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Dragonite. It doesn't see a kill on either of those, and has Inner Focus. Because what we could do is open with Dragonite, wherever the fuck Dragonite is, and Togedemaru. So, Meowstic doesn't see any kills. It will either go for Fake Out on Togedemaru or click Imprison. Won't attack Dragonite. Togedemaru shows... So they both show kills. But Togedemaru shows Conkeldurr a fast kill with Mach Punch. So, Conkeldurr would Mach Punch into Toge. Dual Wing Beat. That might be just enough. 77.5. Now, the annoying thing is we don't really have control on Meowstic after that, do we? And also, that doesn't kill. Life Orb? Life Orb Dual Wing Beat does kill Conkeldurr after bit of chip. Psychic, Thunderbolt. So Meowstic would only ever be clicking Psychic into either team slot. I believe Imprison stays in effect until Meowstic gets KO'd. We could also consider Dual Wing Beat into Extreme Speed to KO Meowstic. Like... Short Beak, 58.2. So we would need Life Orb. Comes out to, yeah, the exact lethal minimum. So Dueling Beat into Extreme Speed. Togedemaru, turn 1 on the field. Doesn't outspeed Meowstic, yeah, so has to Spiky Shield. Baits Mach Punch from Conkeldurr. And then on the second turn, it would be a Mach Punch into the Toge slot, but if we swapped to a Ghost type, it would then guaranteed be an Ice Punch into the Dragonite slot. Now, the question is competitive, leftovers. How do we kill this guy? Muddy water, recover, hypnosis, coil. Ew. Does Resurrect at 85 kill? Resurrect at 85 kills. Nice. Okay. But that would require swapping in on Ice Punch, which isn't good. Okay. I'm gonna check something at the Calc. "100% imprison." Is that a sure thing? It doesn't change anything per se, but... And then for Sneasler, it's 100% psychic. It's actually kind of crazy that Sneasler doesn't show Conkled or anything. Although, could be worth noting... Okay, if Sneasler guaranteed baits psychic... that means Meowstic's not clicking Fake Out or Imprison. Because Sneasler has Inner Focus, right. Okay. Maybe we have something here. We're still slower than it, and that's a problem, but hitting it with Fake Out does break Focus Sash. And Togedemaru is able to eat aggro from Conkeldurr. Togedemaru can notably also click Fake Out into Conkeldurr. Damn, Perugli's fast as fuck. Perugly, why are you so fast? Yeah, okay, neither of them see kills on Snee. The nice thing is that Sneasler does stop Melodic from clicking Hypnosis. Okay, so... Sneasler does Fake Out into Meowstic. Togedemaru does Fake Out into Conkeldurr to buy us an extra turn. Meowstic would presumably go for Psychic again, which is a free swap, but Mega Dog doesn't do nearly enough with Sucker Punch. Also, competitive. That's just if we drop your stats, your attack goes up, right? Competitive. Pokemon's special attack is raised by 2 stages for each of its stat stages lowered by an opposing Pokemon. Okay. Meowstic, you take not enough from Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak. Man, you know what'd be really nice right about now? Fucking... oh, well. Actually, no. I don't think I have anything that's, like, ground type and dies to Psychic. If I had Nidoking and, like, Honchkrow right now, I think I could loop this Meowstic in a kill cycle. But alas, I cannot. Okay. So what's the play, right? We do have Greninja, who probably outspeeds Meowstic real easy. We also, in theory, probably don't even... ooh, but Greninja probably dies to Mach Punch. 85. Yeah. Still dies to Mach Punch. Definitely, not great. Phantom Force does so much damage for no fucking reason. Because, like... Yeah, we could kill Meowstic with Phantom Force if we can guarantee that it wants to fake out into Toge turn 1. Though I suppose we should also just check, like, Mudkip. Oh yeah, Mudkip dies to anything and also anything. So, Mudkip buys us a turn to go crazy, get stupid? But, like, then what? Hammer Arm, Mach Punch, Poison Jab, Ice Punch. Pastel Veil, Focus Sash, Power Herb. They shouldn't be allowed to have 2 Focus Sashes. Roserade could Toxic Meowstic? I don't know what that would really accomplish, but... Kecleon does a lot with Sucker Punch, but not enough, and also shows fast kills on most of Conkeldurr's moves. Ooh. Like, Gyarados could be interesting, but we would then do competitive boost on Meowstic, which could actually be a good thing. Because then if we're constantly showing it kills, we kind of always know what it's going to do, right? By bumping up its attack. And then we give Conkeldurr the good old -1. But does that accomplish anything? Because then it's just now only showing kills into Toge with Hammer Arm. Because, yeah, we would ideally like to have psychic moves to kill good old Conky Donk. Oh, wait. Gyarados is 185. So it's faster than Dragonite. Because, like, oh yeah, Dragonite with Thunder Punch definitely kills Gyarados. Once again, we are caught in the catch-33 of, damn, if only I could just set up Tailwind. Level 83 Ledian could outspeed Meowstic with +1 speed. But we have no way of proccing Rattled. Are we able to do Altaria's funny trick? No, we just turn a guaranteed KO from Ice Punch into a probably KO with Ice Punch. I am wondering if my creative genius has perhaps been tapped by those last 2 fights a little. Interesting. It's like, oh yeah, if we get Dhelmise to bait Hammer Arm into Ice Punch into Hammer Arm, into Ice Punch, we could maybe lock down Conkeldurr while we let left slot deal with shit. The only issue comes down to Delmise being a little too bulky, even if we did Sticky Barb. I don't think Hidden Power Ice on Roserade solves anything here. Greninja gets Aerial Ace, but I don't think that fixes it. Does it get Aerial Ace? Yeah, it totally does. We could teach it Matthew Block, but what does that do for us, really? So why wouldn't... Because I can understand why Meowstic is guaranteed to go for Psychic into Sneasler here, right? Out of curiosity, would it still, if it didn't have a Focus Sash? Yeah, because it just sees Fast Kill. So it wouldn't go for Fake Out. But why doesn't it do it for Togedemaru? Like, why is it always Imprison over Fake Out? Out of curiosity, if I said Nuzzle to... Yep, doesn't change anything. Your Pokemon has at least one move in common with the AI. Stick, not seeing the kill. Oh, well, no, it'd absolutely say killing Gyarados. I mean, we could run the beat up numbers. Because, ooh, well, hold on. Does standard Houndoom show a kill to Mach Punch? It does. That's not good. It's like we need to be able to pre-Mega Evolve Houndoom. Barrascuda could do some funny stuff. It only shows a kill to Hammer Arm on Calc, but it definitely shows a kill to T-Bolt. Getting up to 84 would show a kill to T-Bolt, which would let us flip turn. Do 29%. Though, would it go for T-Bolt? I think it would, because at that point it's a slow kill, right? Okay, actually, now that I think about it, if Togedemaru forces Meowstic to click Imprison, Ledian only shows a slow kill to Conkeldurr. I do think Ledian could do Encore Cheese again, which is really fucking funny. Yeah, Meowstic clicks Imprison. Or even if it clicks fake out. Well, no, not if it clicks fake out, because we need it to fake out into Toge, not Letty. But yeah, we just encore into clicking Imprison over and over again. We would at some point need, like, we need to figure out how we're gonna kill Conkeldurr. But we at least know that whatever swapping in swaps in on a Mach Punch. So it doesn't even necessarily need to blank the attack. Unless... yeah, turn 1 Encore, turn 1 Spiky Shield. Conkeldurr hits into the Spiky Shield. We Encore Meowstic. Turn 2 Tailwind. Turn 3 Rock Smash into Conkeldurr. No! No, the answer can't be Ledian again. No, it can't be. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, no. Because, like, okay, if we drop its defense by 1, and then, yeah, we bring in... oh my god, especially... hold on. So, what we would need... if Ledian is in slot 2, Dragonite kills Conkeldurr with dual Wing Beat, which you can absolutely do with -1 defense. In comes Gyarados. We have Tailwind up. Gyarados sees a kill on Ledian, so it doesn't click Protect. Dragonite outspeeds kills with Thunder Punch. No! It can't always be Ledian. What's Pastel Veil do? Hold on. Hold on. No. Ledian's actually so good in double battles. Yeah, if we drop Rapidash's defense by 1, and we have the Life Orb, dual Wing Beat kills Galarian Rapidash. Hold on. Worth noting, at this point, Meowstic would get freed. So we have to put in slightly more thought to make sure that, but, like, at the very least, having, Gyarados intimidates Ledian. Procs rattled. Dude. We can't keep doing this shit. We can't keep doing this shit. But what does Pastel Veil do? I think it just prevents poison, right? This Pokemon and its allies cannot be poisoned. Yeah. Okay. Gaining this ability while the Pokemon or its allies are poisoned cures them. Oh, that's funny. So actually, if we did try to Toxic Meowstic, it wouldn't work. That's funny. Yeah, no, I think... the power of Ledian enables us. Also, do we even need Dragonite? Or can we do it with Sneasler again? No, I think what happens is we swap from Dragonite to Sneasler on the turn Rapidash hits the field, right? Nah, Play Rough does a little too much. Because, like, I have to imagine Dragonite's baiting Play Rough, right? It's actually not guaranteed. High horsepower, Sword Stance. But if we give Dragonite Life Orb, 1 hit, 2 hit, doesn't quite put us into Rapidash range. Am I able to air stall on Gyarados? No, I don't think so. Oh, no, I know the answer. We just swap the order, right? Ledian Tailwinds turns 1. Ledian does Tailwind turn 1. Encore turn 2. Gyarados hits the field, giving Ledian Rattled boost. We level it up to 83. I think 83 is the level, right? And at that point, it's just natively faster than Meowstic, allowing it to re-get it. Which means I don't think we need Dragonite. I think we need the Slur. No, we do Ledian Dragonite still, yeah. Because, yeah, then that's Tailwind turn 1, and then Encore on the second turn of Tailwind, so it's those two things. I actually need to be cognizant of the fact that... Oh, yeah, I just don't Spiky Shield with Togedemaru. I just immediately swap to Dragonite on the Tailwind turn. And then, yeah, oh, wait a second. No, because I need Conkeldurr to take a little bit of chip damage. Okay. I've got to be a little thoughtful about this. Because, like, Sneasler can learn Thunder Punch is the really annoying. You don't even... Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Because it's... Ledian sets up Tailwind and Encore, or Tailwind. And Togedemaru uses Spiky Shield. Encore, Togedemaru swaps to Dragonite. Could be Rock Smash and Dual Wing Beat, but I believe... Yeah, I guess Rock Smash, Dual Wing Beat. Thunder Punch. Down goes Gyarados. Tailwind ends. Encore ends. But at this point, we don't need Tailwind because Ledian has... Rattle Boost. So it is still faster than Meowstic. Which means Rapidash hits the field. I can Encore... Because Ledian's barely strong enough to not show it a kill with Play Rough. However, we would need to be level 84, I believe, to not show it a fast kill. Yeah. Now, if Dragonite takes a Mach Punch, plus 2 ticks of Life Orb, we should definitely be within the range for Play Rough and only Play Rough. Ledian can Encore Meowstic. While we swap to something that can tank Play Rough. And then Ledian can set up Tailwind. We could let Play Rough go into Togedemaru. The chip breaks Focus Sash, and Togedemaru baits high horsepower afterwards. If we give Togedemaru a Citrus Berry, just to make absolutely certain, though I don't even think we need it, that gives us a free swap back to Dragonite. We can even click Fake Out if we want to keep it locked down longer. Ledian really is the answer, huh? Ledian's the fucking answer. I'm so mad. Hold on, how much PP does a prison even have? Because this actually, okay, it has 10. Good. Ledian can't keep being the answer in this fucking gym. Although, if it does go for Fake Out only has 5 PP. So I do need to confirm something really quick. AI doc is giving me one impression. Still, Calc is giving me another. If my guy is slower than Meowstick... Ooh, Togedemaru notably can't click Fake Out, now that I think about it, because Togedemaru... I mean, it can click Spiky Shield, at least, but it can't click Fake Out, because... Imprison. Lost because the opposing team got like 17 crits. I'm so sorry, Izzy. We're solving another fight with Ledian. If my guy is slower than Meowstick and my guy is slower than Meowstick. Meowstick sees no kills and has imprison, and both my guy and it have Fake Out. Is it a 50-50 on imprison versus Fake Out, or is it always imprison? Still Calc says it's always imp, but I'm getting the impression it should be a 50-50. Worth noting, it might still work with Fake Out anyways, as long as we're smart about it. Because, like, if it clicks Fake Out, it's still 5 turns. Well, no, actually, it wouldn't work then, because if it faked out Ledian instead of Togedemaru. Though, at that point, if it faked out Ledian and Togedemaru did Spiky Shield, then it's Ledian's on the field, still only showing slow kill on the guy. At that point, it would click Imprison. So I think we're fine. Because then we just set up Tailwind while Toge swaps to Dragonite. And it sets up Imprison if it didn't set up Imprison turn 1. Imprison and Fake Out are both +9. Yeah. That's what I thought, yeah. So I would need to consider the flowchart. Thankfully, Fake Out into Togedemaru is literally 0 issues because we're setting up Spiky Shield. Or we're using Spiky Shield. Imprison turn 1 is fine because we're setting up Tailwind. Yeah, I think it essentially just changes the turn order slightly, right? I think it just means that we don't need to worry about swapping Dragonite out for Togedemaru and back. And we'll always still be able to encore it into... Well, no, because it fakes out into Toge. Okay. Because, yeah, as long as we're swapping out Dragonite, not Ledian, it keeps the rattle boost. Although, no, if Meowstick... We could essentially wait to click Encore. Because if Meowstick clicks Fake Out into Togedemaru turn 1, turn 2, it would have to go for Imprison because it wouldn't see a kill on anything. I do assume Fake Out into Ledian never drops its HP low enough to show a kill to Thunderbolt. Yeah. Okay, I think there's essentially just a flow chart to turn 1. But ultimately, we can guarantee get Meowstic locked into Imprison. Sorry, I'm trying to, like... Okay, there's 4 realities here. Which is... Yeah, we just need to... Because if Tailwind peters out... Tailwind will peter out and Encore will end on the same turn. But we should always be able to... Well, unless we air stall for Imprison. But we actually don't need to do that, necessarily. It depends. It depends if the thing that's on the field when Fake Out Encore ends. Words are hard. I may have taxed my brain slightly too much. I genuinely might have to do this one off stream a little bit just to, like, figure out the possibilities. Because it's like, okay, reality 1, Letty clicks Imp. Reality 2, Letty clicks Fake Out into Toge. Letty clicks... Click Fake Out into... Or not Letty. Meow. 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 Oh yeah, I do need to show Hannah the incredibly funny line for fling doubles. Hey, Skitty, welcome to stream, hon. Did you end up getting extra fries? What do you mean extra fries? Is this a reference to an old stream, or did you know that my wife put fries in the oven earlier? Were you in here earlier? I don't see a message. Also, chat, this is the moment where I remind you all, if you're not currently following and you like what I'm doing here, feel free to drop a follow. We stream 3 to 4 times a week. Currently Friday, Saturday, Mondays, and Thursdays. Weekends in the morning, weekdays in the evenings. We also have a Discord. We're getting real close to 250 follows, and once we hit that, we're going to be doing a marathon stream of the Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster. So, if you want to see that, drop a follow, get your friends in here, get your friends' friends, get your lovers, get your parents to drop a follow so that I can finally fucking cross that goal. Okay. So, Meow clicks Imprison, Meow clicks Fake Out into Toge, Meow clicks Fake Out into... Because also, we have to account for Meowstic clicking Fake Out into Togedemaru means that its focus sash is broken, so that does, like, accelerate or decelerate our endgame, depending. Those are my skitty powers. Are they powered by fries? Because it's like, okay, Meow clicks Imp. No Tailwind turn 1. Or yes, Tailwind turn 1. Tailwind 1 or 4/4. Spiky Shield. Encore 3 of 3. Tailwind 3 of 4. Swap to drag. At this point we can Rock Smash. Well, Rock Smash doesn't matter, but yeah. Encore, because I do need to confirm, but I do believe Dragonite with Life Orb always kills Conkeldurr after 1 bit of Iron Barbs or Spiky Shield recoil. So let me confirm the conk. Let me gur the dur. So 299 divided by 8 is 37. 299 minus 37 comes out to 262 minus 133 brings it down to 129. Yeah, okay, good. So that always works. And then obviously it works in the scenario where it doesn't, I mean, it always punches into Spiky Shield. So yeah, we don't even need to worry about Rock Smash in here. So Encore, 2 of 3. Tailwind, 2 of 4. Kill, conk, bring in Yer. Encore, 1 of 3. Tailwind, 1 of 3. Kill Gear with T-Punch. Bring in Horse. Encore, 3 of 3. Swap to Toge. Encore, 2 of 3. Tailwind, 4 of 4. Swap to drag. Encore, 1 of 3. Tailwind, 3 of 4. Rock Smash, Horse. KO. Horse with, because Dual Wing does how much into Horse? 70%? Yeah, -1 defense. Definitely kills. I should also confirm that a Dragonite who takes 1 Mach Punch plus 2 turns of Life Orb Chip, 257 minus 36 minus 25. Minus 25 is 171. Play Rough is 186. Nice. Yep. So we always show Galarian Rapidash a kill on Dragonite with Play Rough, which means we're definitely never having to worry about it clicking Swords Dance. Because yeah, then it's a Play Rough into Togi, who takes it really good, and then baits high horsepower, and we swap back to Dragonite. Also, yeah, this definitely takes enough turns to where fake out, fake out, fake out, fake out, fake out. That would be the turn it runs out of fake outs. At which point, swap to okay, okay. We'll see. Well, for this one, we're locking it into Imprison. So KO horse with dual wing beat. And that's the last turn of Encore, so literally Ledian just re-encores Meowstic. Now, Meowstic clicks Fake Out into Toge. Let's get an extra. In this world, Tailwind, 4 of 4. I assume Fake Out is not the top slot on its move list, but I will double check in the trainer document. Because, chat, for context, once a Pokemon runs out of PP with a move, Encore automatically wears off. Now, what's worth noting is because Dragonite is able to one-hit KO Gyarados, we don't actually need to, like, Rock Smash it. That does mean we can probably freely swap... No, we can't freely swap to Togedemaru. What am I thinking? That doesn't work. Because at present, no one has a move. Psychic, Thunderbolt, Fake Out, Imprison. So, this line might need to get a little extra weird, but... Okay, let's see. Tailwind, 4 of 4. So... I guess Fake Out, 5 of 5. That's the first one. Tailwind, 4 of 4. Spiky, Shield. Fake Out, 4 of 5. Tailwind, 3 of 4. Encore. Oh, we do Encore before Tailwind. Encore, 3 of 3. Swap to... Okay. Fake Out, 3 of 5. Encore, 2 of 3. Tailwind, 2 of 4. KO, Conk. Bring in Yer. Fake Out, 2 of 5. Encore, 1 of 3. Tailwind. So I do think this is the worst world, by the way, because it's the only one where we lock Meowstic into Fake Out. Tailwind, 1 of 3. KO Yer to bring in... Bring in Horse. Now on this turn, we can Encore it back into Fake Out. So this would be the last turn of Fake Out. Encore, I'm just going to set it to 1 of 3. But Horse comes in, this is the turn we can swap Dragonite to Togedemaru. And then Togedemaru can Spiky Shield while we get, well, actually, in this world, Imprison hasn't been set up yet. It'll use Imprison before... No, it won't, because Spiky Shield, or, because... Obviously, it has no Fake Outs. So this is its last Fake Out. Encore of 3. Swap. Drag to Toge. And in this world, Imprison hasn't been set up yet. Imprison isn't a priority move. I assume Meowstic doesn't see any KOs on Togedemaru. Definitely not. So Togedemaru can fake out Rapidash, breaks past Focus Sash, which is nice. While Ledian uses Tailwind and lets Meowstic set up Imprison. Because we still need it to click Imprison in order to Encore it into it. Though in all likelihood, we don't even really need to use Fake Out. We could just use Spiky Shield. Might be safer to use Spiky Shield, actually. Because no matter what, Rapidash is using a Play Rough into Toge, so that does make it take a little bit of chip to break Focus Sash. Even them are KOing it with Dual Wing Beat. Swap Drag to Toge. So this would be Tailwind, 4 of 4, because Encore forcibly ends. Spiky Shield. Encore, 3 of 3. Tailwind. 3 of 4. Swap. Toge to Drag. Rock. I'm sorry. Encore. 2 of 3. Tailwind, 2 of 4. KO horse with dual wing beat. Yeah. Yeah, because if Meowstic clicks Fake Out into Ledian, since Togedemaru is Spiky Shielding turn 1, turn 2, it sees that Togedemaru is still on the field, so it goes to click Imprison, and Ledian is just setting up the thing anyways. Yeah, okay, it works. The flowchart works. Oh, and French fries for my effort. Thank you, Mint Mod. Oh, I think the wick burned out. Weird. Why did it all go up the side of the... I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the candle I lit earlier, and, like, it left a bunch of chars on the side, and the wick's gone. So I guess it, like, rose to the surface or something. Wacky. I'm provided. Oh my god, I never finished my coffee. I was gonna take a second to check my phone. Okay. And yeah, Imprison has so much PP, it gives us the opportunity to kind of float around and do what we want. Ledian solves Imprison doubles. Rattled continues to be relevant. Written up a flow chart depending on how turn 1 goes. Ooh. Fake out into Ledian might actually be problematic now that I think about it. Because if Tailwind is up, then all of our stuff outspeeds Rapidash. So we could potentially get KO'd by Play Rough. And that's obviously really bad. Thankfully, it's possible still. Okay. If we can get Tailwind to end on the turn Rapidash comes in, but... Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. Tailwind does in fact end on the turn... Hold on. The order of events is slightly different in this, actually. Okay. It's like if we had a way to drop Rapidash's attack. But we simply do not. Because the problem is that because of Tailwind, yeah, I think this is the only line where Tailwind doesn't end on the last turn. What we could do, though, is see if we could maybe bring in someone to fiddle with Conkeldurr. Like... Oh shit, Blaz, thanks so much for the raid, Chief. We are doing really annoying math. So I don't think we have anyone who would live a Mach Punch and show a kill to another Mach Punch. And I think Hammer Arm does too much damage. Hello, I must raid and run due to being EP, but good luck with Pokemath. Thank you very much, Blaz. We're actually about to call it quits here ourselves. So, worth noting, Togedemaru does take less damage from Zen Headbutt. So that's good. Because if you show a fast kill to something, if you threaten a fast kill to something, I'm now realizing, oh, but it sees a kill with Ice Punch, so I think there's still the 1 in 10 that it goes for that. Can I maneuver around this? Because thankfully, competitive boost on Meowstic doesn't matter if we're able to keep it turbo locked down into Imprison. So we could potentially use Gyarados as a pivot to try to, like, angle ourselves into the right position. Or potentially even, like... Sneasler comes in. It doesn't do enough to show it a fast kill, so it can't force it to Mach Punch. Okay, yeah. So it needs to be something that comes in, doesn't show a kill to anything after taking a Mach Punch, and threatens to kill it. After the thingamajig. I think we're most of the way there. Also confirming, none of Conkeldur's moves have high crit, as I have learned that that is a thing. Super effective high crit moves get an additional +1 to their usage priority. It was why we got crab hammered that one time. That one time that traumatized me. That being said, we are nearing the 3-hour mark. I've got a date I've got to get to soon. Let's see if we've got someone we can raid you all out into. Mia the Calligrapher's up. Sure, I could raid into Squirk. Fuck it, he's popped into my chat a single time. Why not? Hold on.
Airlock's actually pretty good in here.
God, be quiet, boy. Silence, white boy. Y'all stick around long enough to let me get the big numbers out for this raid. SQUERK. Ledian's the GOAT. So is Sneasler, but like honestly, Sneasler would not be able to do all the bullshit Sneasler's doing were it not for Ledian. So that's pretty fucking cool. Next stream should be tomorrow evening, barring anything. And notably, I'm taking a lot of time off next week. Mitmod's birthday is on the 25th. So we're taking off Thursday and Friday to celebrate. I also have to take off Tuesday because I'm getting a root canal. So get your fucking donos in. Shit's expensive. Until then, though, friends, I'd like to thank you so much for joining us. I have been April. She has been May. You have all been incredible. What should the raid message be? Letty Goat seems like kind of all right. I can't think of something better than that. Whatever, say whatever you want. I'm sending you all out into Squirk. Have a good night, folks. Catch y'all later. And ending.